Hi everyone, I'm Anshika and welcome back to Nerd Stuff and AI. Today I'm going to show you the Mycroft Funding Intelligence Agent, an automated system that tracks AI startup funding announcements every single day. This workflow scripts TechCrunch and VentureBeat, filters for funding only news, classify each deal by industry as healthcare or something, saves result to Postgre and plus Google Sheets, which is optional, sends a clean email digest directly to your inbox. It honestly saves you 10 hours every week. Let me walk you through the whole workflow. So this is the architecture overview. As you can see, I have used schedule trigger. This is the data collection layer basically from the side. Then is the merge node, and after that we filter it for funding keywords, and this is the classify industry node which we use for the classification of industry and the storage, and finally the reporting. So let me walk you through the whole workflow, each like step by step. So first, this is our data collection layer. We used Zite API. So first, you need to create your generic credential type. You need to use this basic auth. Then you need to specify headers and the body and the JSON. I'll show you in how to connect Zite API in my later video. Same for this Zite Venture Beat. You need to create the general auth and you can use the same Zite API key, and same the specify headers and body, which we will talk about in more detail in the later coming on videos. Here is the decode TC, which is basically the code node. I have renamed it as decode TechCrunch. Short form is decode TC. So basically, both flows use the site API, which gives us a clean HTML without cookie banners and the layout noise. So Zite gives us the clean HTML encoded as base64 inside JSON, as you can see here, which is not readable. And this decode node converts it back into the readable HTML. And after that, we connect it to the HTML, extract HTML content, where it uses like CSS selectors to pull structured data like titles and URLs. As you can see, title, URLs, and the dates on which the news got published. So from an entire web page, we extract only the useful information. Same from the VentureBeat. We use this decode code node. As you can see, that this is unreadable. It converts into the readable HTML. Then we use extract HTML content, same as the TechCrunch, like titles, URLs, dates. We classify it into that, and then we filter and got this item as the output. There we go. We got structured article data ready for the next step, which is merge. Here you can see we got the 12 items from the TechCrunch. We got the 37 items. Basically, you need to connect with the merge node. Here, so far, I have got two inputs. So number of inputs is two. Mode is append. 37 items from the TechCrunch and the 12 from the VentureBeat. VentureBeat. So we got total of 49 items. Then we use this filter funding keyword, which is a code node. It scans for funding keywords like series, ABC, raised, or dollar million, or funding announcement. This removes all unrelated AI news and keeps only the startup funding stories. So after filtering, you will see this 49 items got classified into the three items. For example, this, as you can see, this funding related news like AMP Robotics raises $91 million to build more robot filled face sorting facilities. After that, we use this classify like code node, which is named as classify industry. So we use again a Python script to classify each article as shown in this into like AI sectors like transportation and mobility, robotics and hardware, fintech and climate tech, or healthcare AI, and several more. So each industry has keywords list. So this system count keyword matches, assigns a confidence score, and picks the best match. For example, the last example we showed, let's see. Its primary industry score is this, and it is classified as robotics and hardware, as you can see here. Primary keywords: robotics, robot sorting facilities. Now, this is our storage layer. So first, if you need to store the data into the PostgreSQL, you need to create a database and you need to create a table in PostgreSQL, which I have created and deactivated this because we don't need to create it again and again, as you can see here. So once these are classified, we save them into the places. So I have saved into the PostgreSQL and this Google Sheet, which is totally optional because I did for creating the dashboard. So here you can see this PostgreSQL node. Select for insert rows in a table. And I have used this map each column manually, connected to each column like title, URL, date, source, primary industry, and here are the final results. We got this 49 items classified into 3 items, that is our funding news, and it also again we classified into the primary industries, like which industry news is this, and we got this final result. This is our final output. Here, it sends an email to the user. You can create your own SMTP account and you can select the email from which you want to share this. Here, I have already ran this workflow, so I'll show you the final output. This is the email what I got, which is auto-generated email from the Anytent Mycroft AI Funding Intelligence Report, summary, total deals, sources from where I got the news, and the like Monday to today's date, October 27, 2025. And this is the news we got. Also, as you can see, I have connected it to the Google Sheets. So you can see here I have created a dashboard. I got the final output. So far, this was the optional step. And if you want more details about how to connect it with the Google Sheet API, I can create another video as well. And this is, as you can see, this schedule trigger runs every time at 9 a.m. So it runs automatically. So you get the fresh daily news. And this is our Mycroft funding intelligence agent, which includes like saves you 10 plus hours per week, never miss funding news, clean and organized intelligence, automated reporting. So thanks for watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you want to connect with me, you can simply go on LinkedIn and type Anshika Khandelwal. Here's my LinkedIn. If you want more details about the README file, you can go to Mycroft Anytent Workflows, and here is the README file for Mycroft Funding Intelligence Agent. Thank you for watching.